The issue of copyright is one that comes up quite frequently. I get asked by a number of clients about this, and just to sort of clarify what the situation is, I think a number of photographers sort of historically have made this quite difficult, but I do think that sort of in the digital age as we are now, it's quite a difficult one to make a song and dance about, and to a certain extent it's a bit of a dinosaur, I think. Essentially, it's very difficult to go wrong. Most clients, most couples, you, if you're watching this, will probably want to have a full set of digital files, irrespective of whether you're having an album or not, purely from your own peace of mind, so that you sort of got them. You'll also probably want to print from them for your own personal use. And you will probably want to email them to friends and family as well. That's absolutely fine. There's no problems with that whatsoever. And actually, the basic copyright law does allow you to do that. The main caveat is that it's for private use. So if you were wanting to sell the photographs and you had, I don't know, had a call from Vogue or Vanity Fair or something, and you were selling your wedding to a magazine, if you were going to make profits and sort of financial gain out of the photographs, then that would be a different issue. But as far as personal use is concerned, then every photographer should give you in their contract, or there is a sort of implied personal use license for the photographs that allows you to use them for personal use, to print them for personal use, not to gain any profit or financial gain from them, and to obviously email them and distribute them within sort of friends and family. From the photographer's point of view, legally, I've been doing this whole video with my collar up, but never mind. Legally, we do have the copyright of the pictures. There's nothing we can do about that. As the creator of something, whether it's photography, art, sculpture, or whatever you do, the creator of becomes the copyright holder. So I essentially hold the copyright to your pictures. From my point of view, I technically have the right to sell them on and do things with them. I don't have the right to sell photographs of people with recognizable faces on them, but I do have the copyright and can, I suppose, technically prevent you from using them for personal use, even though that would be utterly ridiculous. It becomes a sort of two-way street of sort of sensible behaviour, really, doesn't it? From the photographer's point of view, it makes perfect sense for me to hold the copyright. It makes perfect sense for me to allow license for personal use for my clients. But it also seems reasonable as a wedding photographer not to actually, go on and make any further profit out of the pictures, i.e. selling them to magazines, selling them to stock sites and things like that. I think it's perfectly permissible and reasonable and expected that the photographs will be put on a gallery, and that friends and family can order prints from the gallery, and that's that's a sort of accepted way that photographers make money out of, or further income and money out of wedding photographs. But certainly the way I do it, my couples always have control of who the gallery link is given to, and the gallery doesn't go out into the wider domain, if that makes sense, which seems a sensible thing to do. I have a very strong feeling that actually, despite holding the copyright to the pictures, you have paid me to take them, and they are your pictures. I don't really have an issue with that, and I think that's the thing that a number of photographers maybe struggle with in terms of ownership. But photography is a service, isn't it? If you're paying for a service, you expect an end product, and you don't expect the end product to be withheld. So my own personal take on it is that I give all of my clients obviously a license to print in for private use, and I also, on my side of things, obviously don't make any personal profit from the photographs. I ask permission if I'm going to use them on my blog, or if I'm going to use them on my Facebook page. My personal view is that you have the right to say no to that. They are private photographs. It's a private time, a private day, and I've been employed to record a sort of personal set of pictures and create a personal service for you. I hope that's cleared that up a little bit. It's not that complicated, and I think in many ways it's common sense. If you would like some further information on copyright, then at the bottom of the video I'll put a link to a blog post on my blog that goes into this in a little bit more detail. Okay, thanks ever so much. Bye bye.